Hey folks, welcome back to some more Minecraft. I know a couple people had brought this up, and I didn't incorporate this in anything big yet, but I did create that, what was I calling, the firewall that I was talking about, and I wanted to show that off to you. I spent, gosh, maybe 2, 3 hours working on this. Um, I find it funny. There's people who get Minecraft. There's people who don't. And not going too long on my rant. If you don't get Minecraft, that's fine. But there is something very enjoyable about just creating and just building. Now, I only completed half of this firewall, just because I wanted to show the basic mechanics of how it works. Once I knew myself how it worked, um, it won't be hard to replicate it onto this side. So it will be a 2x2 when it's completed. But I wanted to kind of show off what I was working on here. You pull the lever, and what happens here, that seals the fire door, and as you can see, it opens up a lava trap. So, if someone did go in and break this, they get killed with lava. And, I thought that was kind of cool. Now, I ran into a problem, though. Anyone who kind of knows Minecraft knows that lava can sometimes behave very, very oddly. And just because you cut off the source of the lava, it's not like water. Because lava moves slower, sometimes the lava, and it didn't always do it, and I couldn't really replicate it perfectly, but it happened a lot when I did it in a 2x2 environment, was the lava would leak out a little bit. So if you were standing here and opened the door, you'd get lava leaked on you. And, of course, that's not good. So I spent the better part of the night devising a system to get rid of that. As you know, with lava, lava won't burn a block that's placed on it. So if you put a dirt block on it, it'll stop the lava. So what my system actually does, and I'll do a better example of to show it, is it uses these two pistons here, and it actually pushes there's iron behind that lava. It pushes it forward, basically smashing it and displacing it. And so because the lava has nowhere to go, it obviously disappears. So you'll never have that problem. The tricky part was making it burst. I wanted it all controlled on one lever. And so this part isn't too complicated here. All this was getting the 3 blocks to go, that up there, these two, to control the wall itself. And this controlled the window, the little the ceiling here, that pushes out a little iron ceiling thing there. The really awesome part, though, is that when you pull this lever, it gives a burst of current to these two, and you'll see it here, and it'll just be a quick burst, and it'll be over. All right, so you didn't even see it, but it did do it. And I promise you it did do it. And I can prove to you that it did do it, because I replicated the exact same thing. Well, here, I'll show my proof here. I'll just throw the dirt. Oh, that's probably not good, actually. Just so that lava doesn't spread. But you'll see that the dirt gets pushed away. So that the firewall is now active. We push it. The firewall is now inactive, and the dirt has been pushed. That kind of proves that I did create a burst. That did burst there quickly. And you obviously saw lava flowing through there, so that wasn't filled the whole time. Over here, I can show a little bit better of exactly what's going on, and you can see it a little bit clearer. This is basically what's happening, is you've got a piston holding that. So we're going to release that, and the lava's going to fall. Now watch that dirt block, and it's going to quickly push and pull away. And that's what I spent forever working on. If you want to see the exact design for it, you basically run the red wire. And this is, what I had kind of done in my research and what I figured out. Run the red wire. That's basically your delayers, how long of a delay you want. Run that into an AND gate. This, I believe, is called an RS. And that'll do it. Again, I'll give you a little bit better of a look of exactly what it looks like from a couple angles. Here's that. We'll shoot up on this angle over here. And there's that. So that should give you a pretty good idea of how to recreate this. You run the power to it, and when you bring power to that device, it will quickly fire and go away. So again, and it's great for quickly displacing lava so that it doesn't cause an issue. As I said, I mean, I really didn't get anything in this 2x2 hallway, but when it was 4 blocks here, sometimes the lava would leak out. I don't know whether that was server lag or exactly what that was, but I would catch on fire, and that was no good for me. And so that's what this displacer does. And I thought it was a really fun challenge. I had a really good time making it. One of the other hard parts was getting just this one to go and these two to not go. And the only way I found I could do that was by setting up a red torch right on top of it here, running wire to it. Sometimes this one would activate. Oh God, it was a huge headache. But that was my latest creation. Obviously when I put it into my actual production, so to speak, once I actually put it into the little laboratory, all of this will be hidden, and so you'll never see any of that behind the scenes. I kind of just brought it out here because I was experimenting with it lab-wise, and I really didn't care what it looked like. But I hope you may have learned something from this, and I hope that kind of found it cool. So, as always, folks, thank you very much for watching, and tune into the other episodes. Thanks for watching, folks.